Hi folks, seascape. I'm going to try and do it with this brush. Taking a bit of a risk because it's an inch and a half. What is it? No, 2 inches. Just over five millimeters. Yeah, why not? Of colours, I can't show you the mixing. I'll try and remember to explain. Loads of white, cadmium red, ultramarine. I've got some black here. I'm going to use that just to mix some greens. I've got some yellow, cadmium yellow. So that's that. I've got some vet gel. I'll just add to that, I think. Because I want it, the vet gel, it just extends the open time for this acrylic. Look, there we are. You've seen me do this loads of times, but that's it. So, blue obstetric gel. It's what vets use for lubricating their arms when they do various examinations, pulling calves out and things. Somebody told me about this one, that's why I got it. You can use like a supermarket gels, lubricant gels, but that's a very expensive way to buy it. But this, oh, I've got another brush here. I've got another 2-inch brush, Pro Art. That looks like it's got natural bristle. Hog varnish, yeah, hog. Let's use this one. I just have to cut it out of the packet. Got a pair of scissors here. Okay. Right, there we are. A nice hog bristle varnish brush. So a bit of gel, a bit of white, and a bit of blue. Ooh, oh dear. Just knocked it on the floor. I have to let that dry now. It just moves the paint around quite easily. We'll have to pour some more out now. Let's put a bit of paper on that. Where's my roll of paper? I placed on a rug, an old rug, and it's very useful. It keeps the carpet tiles nice and clean. But a studio's a studio, isn't it? If you're lucky enough to have one, like I have. So it's in a loft room that's converted from the roof space. We've got quite a large roof, and I've got some loft above this room, probably about 10 9, 10 feet by 24 foot long. Don't go up there very often. I've got loads of paintings up there. Right, let's carry on. Now, you can go over this as many times as you like, because it dries quite rapidly. It's a very wintry day today, and the temperature is quite low. So we'll just get some of this in. Want to lighten that blue a bit. Right, yesterday was it yesterday? Yeah. I took my abstract paintings to my friend Ron, who loved them. I gave them to him. I did them a couple of Saturdays ago, I think. I had a lot of fun with them, there were 3. I was going to get them framed locally for a friend of mine. But not everybody likes, well, most people don't seem to like abstracts, but people pay a lot of money for them, those that do like them. But I give them away really. I don't give my landscapes away. Okay, so that's a basic sky. Now we'll give that a wash in the clean water. Right, we'll put a bit of, well, let's just get that a bit lighter. Now a touch of yellow and a touch of the red. Just blend that a little bit. Now I'm not going for any exact shapes. I'm just going to just put this in. Just feather that. Got a bit of shadow. Oh, it's like painting a wall or ceiling. Right, we'll go back over that. Let's clean the brush. I'll use the other one as well. Want a horizon, so we'll have a, let's have a mauvey sort of horizon. Right, it's not dead straight, but a bit of yellow, bit of blue, bit of green. Right, okay, we'll let that go for a minute. Let's get the other brush. Now we've got to do a cliff, and I'm going to try to put as many shades of, in the rocks. So I've got black here, but I don't know if I use it. I've got the three main primaries, or the three primaries, but there are many combinations of the primaries. There's different yellows, reds and blue. You can have them all on your palette, but I think the more you have, more piles of colour you have on a palette, the more tempting it is to use them. And you don't really need to. It's always a challenge just to use 3 colours and maybe a black or a Payne's grey to darken it. Right, okay, so let's get I'll use some black, why not? A bit of yellow. Very strong, the black. Let's right, okay, there we go. And you could get a nice slabby feel with this. Alright, looks far so good. I've got to fill that in, I think. Bit of sand colour made from the primaries. Right, let's have a mix of all those colours there. Bit of white. Try to just soften edges. Let's have some trees on the top of that. No, that didn't work. Pull the hairs out. Bit of green, black and yellow. Get some nice light in there now. So just using the 3 colours just to give some definition to what I'm painting. No, it's good, lovely colours. Might not be a lovely picture, but plenty of colour. A bit of white in there. Oh no, we don't want white, pure white. A bit of dark in there. I also like to use the biggest brush I can get away with. Get some nice light green. Black is very strong. I prefer Payne's grey, but I used it in the abstracts and it's still on my palette, so that's why I'm using it. Got to define those rocks there, so let's get a bit of light. Okay, let's have a go at a bit of foreground now. I might even put some little rocks in the distance there, but I've got to do some definition in those waves. I'll put some waves in. So let's get this yellow, red. Got that green coming down there, a bit more. Alright, let's get a bit of black and red and change the shape of that. Okay, well I quite like that. It's quite a good effect. Let's just stretch the paper a bit. Haven't used much of that gel. I tend not to really. You can use water, but it dries so quick. But it's just to get that initial laying. So the top of this is darker blue than down here. But we need to straighten up that horizon, but a bit more blue. Ooh. And that blue. Well, this palette's very small. Let's change that. not quite. So you've got to get your horizon level, otherwise it just ruin the overall effect. Alright, well let's just add some lighter colours. So let's have some white. So that's the curvature of the earth, isn't it? Right, with a bit of very light colour. The brush is split there. I'll bring that back together again. That was quite nice. Huh? Right, let's get a bit of frothy stuff here. Right, now we've got that nice light cloud there, so let's okay, let's enliven that sky with a, I'll just scrape off some of the paint. Right, okay, got a bit of tissue. Alright, so what I want to do is it's just a light creamy, where's my brush? Let's go back to the bristle because that might be a bit cleaner now. Give your brush a shake because the ferrules of these things, that's the metal bit, it's hollow between the bristles inside this, and that bit there, that handle's only in there, stuck in with about an eighth of an inch. I'd be surprised if it's different, and you can bang some pins through there when it starts to come out. That'll keep your brush going for years then. Right, I've got some of that yellowy sandy colour. Just drag that over. See how quickly you can change. Good fun with using a big brush. It stops you fiddling about. Right, I might put a bit of a rock in there. This could be a bit of a challenge. So we want a bit of white mixed in with some of that palette grey. Don't like that. Let's get my blue back. Well, I'm going to go back to that other brush. It's a bit feathery now. Don't just clean your brushes in the water, just run them under a fast flowing tap. Grey really, that's right, let's get that C shape in. Bit of white, touch of blue. Okay, well that seems to be okay. Right, let's get a bit of light colour. In here. Okay, well I think we've done enough. Let's just brighten up that bit here now. I'm nearly done. Let's find a knife. Just clean that off the palette. I'll show you the palette now. There we are, right old mess. It's got very dark outside. I'm not saying we're expecting snow this far south of we're in South London. There's been some snow in the north. Right. So I'm going to put out some more white. So this pot was just about finished. I've got another one ready to go. Ooh. Oh, it's still coming in. That'll do. I won't throw that pot away because I'm sure I can get a little bit more. A bit of blue. Right, okay, just get the dark out of that brush, and I want to just get a bit of touch of yellow and a red, and just right, let's just take some of that over there. Okay, I'll put that in a mount, so I'm not displeased with it. It's for painting. Take those off, and we want this bit of masking tape just to hold it, and then I'll put a mount over it. I don't know what that one's like. Oh, it just about fits, isn't it? Right, now then I'll just clip that. One, two. So I don't dislike acrylic. I do prefer oil paints by a long way, but I'm quite enjoying the acrylics. I've got so many of them. I've just found that's a little bit bitchy there, isn't it? But anyway, let's just go there. I've tried to make that look like waves, but with these brushes, it's a bit tricky. It's probably a bit too bitchy, too much, not enough of monotone sort of effects. I've just put too much in, I think. Well, we'll see how we get on with that. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll get this uploaded now, and that'll be it for the weekend, I think. We were wedding last night. We're going to our son's tonight for the dinner. That's going to bug me now. Well, I'm going to think I can try. I'm going to try and change that. Let's take that off and leave that there. Let's get my big bristle, my new bristle brush. Shake the water out, and we're just going to get a bluish colour, bluey green. Bit of gel so that it flows. Now let's just now it's got a bit of white in there. Clumsy. Well, I think that's a bit better. We can have a bit of a lighter green in the front here. Okay, I think that's a bit better. We need to just get some, slightly bluey light. Still not happy with it. Let's get some of the blue colour reflecting a bit of the sky. Right, okay, well. Oh, look how dark it's got. The camera sort of is okay, it tends to adjust itself. Right, put that back. One, two. Right, okay, I think that's a bit better. Quite a challenge with a 2-inch brush, but anyway, we persevered. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.